Alright, what is up? Hello, it's me, the guy. It's Little Nightmares, part 2. It looks like I can just hit resume. I don't need to go to chapter select or load game, so I guess we're doing that. I actually looked at the DLC for this game, and people are saying that the DLC is not like really worth the price. I'm hoping that in the next week there's going to be an October Steam sale. It's not like I'm running out of games to play, but if I wanted to play some more of this, the price to like game that you get is pretty low. Do I even remember how to play this? Oof. I remember, right? After this, I'm gonna play this game called Inside, which is also a kind of like puzzle platformer, I guess they call it, right? Like this is a puzzle platformer. Jesus. Do I have to wait to climb, or do I just climb? Some of them are wearing masks, some of them aren't. Some of them are women. It kind of reminds me of... I don't know who that is. It kind of reminds me of, Spirited Away. The demons, monsters coming into the bathhouse, if that makes sense. Two-eyed shadow. Did you used to have a different name? What up? Hello? Welcome back. Dude, the sound design. Listen to my feet on the tiles. The sound design is amazing in this game. But yeah, the game I'm playing after this is definitely going to be Inside. I think Inside came out like 4 years ago. And it's very similar. Like puzzle platforming, you play as a little kid, you're running away from monsters. There's puzzles where you have to stay out of the light. Or, yeah, out of the light and in the shadows. Jesus Christ. What size these lads? Can I jump on this table? Can't jump on the table. Nobody seems to care that I'm even here. This is fucking disgusting though. Holy shit, I'm gonna jump up. What up? Oh, shit. Look at his little feet. Can I throw a bottle at him? I want to throw something at him. I want to cause mischief. I love that you can play as like this little kid like throwing stuff around. Yeah. Ow! Fuck! I was gonna throw the ball at him and he fucking yeeted me. He yeeted me across the room. Oh god. Oh, whoa! Alright, I'm in the mouth. Great. I love being in the mouth. I think I just have to be quicker. He's not the fastest boy, you know? Ooh, it gave me the grab. It gave me like the jump grab. Sometimes if you're not like perfectly hitting a jump, the game kind of sucks you towards the jump anyway. Oh, I missed that one. Oh! Fuck. I missed that one. Sometimes like the game just goes, okay, you're close enough. It just sucks you up to the grapples. Yeet. We worked out yesterday that jump running is actually faster than just running as well. We worked that out. It's about a second faster for every 13 seconds that you do it. Alright, one more swing. A gnome! Come here. Aww. Let me give him a little candle so he's not cold. Alright, you sit over here. We got a sock. What else we got here? Maybe we go back out. Sometimes these gnome areas, they're just like little side things. Where would I be trying to get to? Alright. I didn't think that was the intended route, but it worked, so GG. I love throwing stuff in this game. It just feels fun to like throw shit at people. Make a mess. Alright, what am I doing here? The only thing I can think is maybe I'm trying to get into this side. Yeah, that character on the far left really looks like the woman from Spirited Away. Like, I'd say that's a pretty intentional riff to look like that old lady. The witch from Spirited Away. Oh shit. Oh, you meant to run back under. Doing now? It's either run back the way you came, or there's something that he gives you an advantage with, maybe like height or something like that. I'm gonna try jump over him again. I think it's just to jump over him. Oh, what? I hit the side of the wall and it slowed me down. I was probably like a quarter inch away from him. Away from getting out, I mean. I like how every time that he crashes into this, it's physics-based. So, sometimes it crashes in a different way. There's a doll. You actually get an achievement for smashing all the dolls in the game. I think there's 10 in total. Oh no. This game. So he always sees you, I think. God, this toilet's like overflowing. Does he need to use the toilet? What is going on? I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that. Oh yeah, you can't use stuff to gain height, I forgot. Using objects to gain height in this game is not, like, intended. You just fall through any objects that aren't stuck down. The only thing I can think is that you meant to flush the toilet, maybe. My feet are covered in poo. Or blood, or both. Wait, this is a two-way mirror. Somebody was like spying on people doing a poo. Somebody was spying on people doing a poo? That's not good. I wonder, can I jump to that? Nah. Ooh, look at the texture on the wallpaper. Cool. The hell is this guy doing? No, no, no. Gnome. No. Bad gnome. Get him out of here. Where can I put the gnome where he'll be safe? I googled it. They're actually called gnomes, but it's spelled N-O-M-E. I've been calling them gnomes since day one without actually knowing what they were called. I mean, they just look like gnomes, right? What the hell? This really is like Spirited Away. This is fucking terrifying. Oh no. No. Body slammed by like 4 angry people. Run jumping isn't as fast here because you're going uphill. Yeah, run jumping is slowed down here because of going uphill, and then it picks up a bit here. That was scripted, but it was still pretty cool. It was still pretty cool. What are we gonna eat this time? A rat? Cockroach? Dog food? It's almost like the kid doesn't want to eat any of the food that's intended for the actual people. I mean, we know that it's made out of people, but the bread isn't, right? She could have eaten the bread. Is this it? Nope. Oh god, not the people sausage. Oh god, the people sausage. Wait, the gnome? Why is she eating the gnome? Junet? Junet? What's Junet? Dude, we ate a gnome instead of eating the people sausage. Whee! Oh god, I don't think I could watch a film like that. Not at all. I thought there was eyes there. It was the 2 specks of dust. There's the lady, the Japanese lady. Oh, another doll. There are 10 of these dolls in the game. I think I've broken 5 of them so far. And I think I've missed a couple, because we're on chapter 4 out of 5. So there's no way that, like, 5 of them are on chapters 4 and 5, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't think I've ever watched a film by a director called Juno. Or Junet. I don't think so. Is he popular? Will I've actually seen one if I Google it? I'm Googling it. We're looking. May have seen his worst film, Alien Resurrection. Oh god. I think I have. I think I have. Jean-Pierre Junot. Oh, I've seen Amelie. I've seen Amelie and I've seen Alien Resurrection. La Cité des Enfants Perdus, I haven't seen. I haven't seen Big Bug. What the hell is Big Bug? Big Bug? I've never even heard of Big Bug. Casanova? Micmacs? Yeah, I haven't heard of these at all. I haven't heard of his older ones like Delicatessen. Or Jean-Michel or Le Manager. I haven't heard of any of these. Definitely seen Amelie though. Seen Amelie a couple of times. I don't really remember it. I watched it probably like 2008. Quite a long time ago. I might like them. Oh god. Amelie is a nice film. That's why I'm surprised by like you saying that his other films are about like horrific cannibalism or what's Delicatessen genre? Post-apocalyptic surrealist black comedy about the landlord of an apartment building who occasionally prepares a delicacy for his odd tenants. Okay. And I'm assuming the one I read out in French is The City of Lost Children. A scientist in a surrealist society kidnaps children to steal their dreams, hoping they slow his aging process. Ron Perlman. Wait, I have seen that. Yeah. I think I've seen that. I've seen that film. Yeah. I saw that maybe like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I think I was recommended it because I'd recently watched a couple of Terry Gilliam movies, right? I think I'd watched Brazil. Yeah, I'd watched Brazil, and I'd watched another Terry Gilliam movie, and I got recommended that. Yeah. Yeah, I watched Brazil, and I was like, Brazil was really fucking good. And then I think I watched like, well, I've seen it before, but I'd watched 12 Monkeys at the same time, the Bruce Willis film. And yeah, the Ron Perlman one I've definitely seen. Yeah, that type of science fiction where it's low budget, but it just works, right? Especially if it was me that recommended it. I don't think it was. It could have been. It was about 5 years ago. It fits, right? Yeah. It's always cool seeing like older movies that actors are in that you've never heard of, like Existence. Existence has like a lot of, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's spelled funny. It's existence, right? We would say existence, but it's spelled like existence. Like exi as in exit, and then stens as in stens. Seeing like an older film like that, like 23-year-old film, and it's got Jude Law, fucking Willem Dafoe. Wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone. Oh shit. You know what? I just had a panic attack. I don't even want to. Fuck it, I'll say it. You know how like Elliot Page used to be. They were previously known as a different name, but now they're Elliot Page. And then there's the Wachowski sisters, who were previously known by a different name. When I looked at the cast for Existence, it said Denise Cronenberg, and for a moment, I thought that Denise Cronenberg was David's new name, but it's not. It's his sister. It's his sister. Oh fuck. Cronenberg has a new movie out, but I'm not the biggest Cronenberg fan. I'm not a big fan of body horror. Like, it's just, I'm probably the person that body horror was made for, because it's one of the things that really gets to me, right? Like, I thought Denise Cronenberg was his new name, dude. I was like, what? This is news. I remember Kojima posted a lot about Cronenberg's new film. Really? Body horror, like replacing limbs, cannibalism, surgically altering people, like grafting stuff on, it fucks me up. I'm fine if it's like magic that's doing it, or if it's like a spell, or I don't know. Like, different things I'm fine with, but there's some things I just don't like. I don't like the transformation like that. Ooh, look where I am. I'm way up high. So this is the person who owns this building, the geisha. What am I trying to accomplish here? Am I trying to get her to come over here? Chainsaw arm bad. Yes, if you intentionally replace your arm with a chainsaw in a film, I would be like, even if it was done in like a really surgical, like cool way, I'd still be like, this is horrible. I just don't like it. That's why I don't like Cyberpunk, I think, as well. Like, Cyberpunk Edge Runners came out, and the dude replaces his legs and arms. Spoiler alert. But he replaces his legs and arms, and I'm like, I don't want to watch that. Like, I don't like the idea of like just discarding your limbs for robot parts. It fucks me up. It actually makes me like feel sick, which essentially nothing else makes me feel that way, right? Like nothing else makes me feel sick in horror apart from that. Yeah, Cyberpunk as a genre I don't like, but like it's the replacing limbs part. It's too body horror for me. Things like wires coming out of people's skin, seeing like the skin bulging around where the wire exits their body and stuff like that fucks me up. Hate it. Like Bane in Batman. Bane in Batman with the pipes coming out of him and it like fucks him up. It's horrible. I don't know what to do here. I wasn't stalling for time. I literally don't know. I think I meant to sneak by. It depends which version of Bane. The Bane in the Nolan Batmans is fine. He's not totally gross, but like the more Mexican luchador Bane, where you see like the pipes where they enter his body. You know the grommets in the Matrix, like the plugs in the Matrix they have in their bodies. That fucks me up. I don't like that. I don't like that they like put that there, and even if they take it out, there's gonna be like a big scar. I hate it. It's one of the few things that I actually like feel sick looking at. There's a picture of her as a little kid on the wall, and then there's a picture of somebody in a yellow raincoat behind that painting. I think what I'm meant to do is I'm meant to knock down the vase, and then I'm meant to hide under the bed. And then it's probably gonna vibrate my controller and make me feel like I'm gonna die. Huh? Huh? Oh. She disappeared. What about the key? Don't I need a key for the lock? Was the key in the room and I missed it? I think the key was in the room and I missed it. Maybe it was in the jar. Terry Gilliam's a great director. Like, actually great director and writer. Really incredible stuff from him, like, honestly. Yeah, there we go. There's the key. Yeah, it blows my mind that a lot of those older films stand up way better than modern things, and modern things you can watch and you're just like, this is bad. You know? This is bad. What was the film with Rihanna in it? I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it. I like I like that this whole stream has just been me looking up movies on my phone. What's that bitch with the eyebrows? Oh god. Now we need to work out who the bitch with the eyebrows is. She was in Carnival Row. Cara Delevingne. Cara Delevingne. She was in a movie called Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. She was in that. And Valerian, if Valerian was made like 20 years ago, it'd be better. Valerian was such a movie that I just like zoned out watching. I ended up watching it twice. But I feel like it would have been so much better if Terry Gilliam had made it in like 1994. Like, I genuinely do. I genuinely feel it would have been better if it was made by Terry Gilliam in 1994 rather than having all this modern production that did nothing for it. That was fucking scary as hell. Oh my god, I jumped. My game just crashed. What is this crash? My game just crashed and it says UE4 Atlas game has crashed and will close. Fatal error. And then she just started moaning in my ear. Oh, that was a great crash. That was a great crash. Oh. The last 2 games I've played have had funny crashes. The guy like crashing where he tries to get into the toilet. He's pulling the poo out the toilet in a Song of Horror. Alright, I guess we have to do this whole part again. I don't know where we are. I think this is at the bottom of the stairs again, yeah. So unless this door is open, nope. Alright, we got a pretty long section to redo because of that crash. No idea why it crashed. Processor's running cold, graphics card is running cold. Very good frame rate across the board in this game. There's actually a guide for how to run this game on Intel HD graphics. So it's not like the game, you know, needs a powerful system. What 1000 are they on for HD graphics now? Is it like... I remember when it used to be Intel HD 4000 graphics. What is it now? Like 10,000? 12,000? Did they ditch that naming scheme? It saved the fact that I broke that doll, but it didn't save the fact that I got the key and did all this section, even though I did that before breaking the doll. UHD 7XX. Did you, right, I'm pausing a lot. Did you see that the Intel graphics card on the Linus Tech Tips video, he said that if you use the Intel graphics card to encode video at 3,500 kilobits per second, it looks equivalent to about 6,000 kilobits per second. That is like, whoo! Like, that's really good. That's really good. It must be the equivalent of like very slow or slow on OBS. That's like a really big deal. I think there would need to be a lot of testing on that though. Testing OBS settings is actually really difficult. I watched an in-depth video about how you do it. Essentially, you take a high quality video, play it back through OBS at various settings, and then you use a software that tells the difference between each frame, and you put in the compressed video from OBS output and the input video, and it tells you how similar the video is to the original. So obviously the more bitrate you put in, the closer it's going to be to the original. I just crashed again. Fatal error, UE4 Atlas game crash again. You know what we're going to do? We're going to verify our Steam cache while we talk about this. But basically in OBS, there's a encoding setting, and it's the quality of the encode, how long you want your CPU to like spend encoding each frame. And obviously if your PC isn't fast enough, you can't do the slower encodes, right? So the best thing is to use NVENC. Use your GPU's encoding. All 443 files successfully validated. I don't know why we're crashing. If I crash one more time, I'll change the graphics settings and try again. But like I said, I'm dunking on this game. I'm really running this game very well on a 1070. But yeah, NVENC is equivalent to about medium in OBS. Like NVENC 4000 kilobits is about the same as medium 4000 on a CPU. But if the Intel graphics card is that good at encoding, I can see people building an encoding PC using it. It depends on your workload, right? Right now, the best thing to do would be to buy like a 1060 and use that in an encoding PC, and you'll be set for life. There's nothing that a 1060 can't encode. A 1060 can encode 4K 120 FPS 10,000 kilobits. If it's the only thing it's doing, it could do it, right? Like, there's no big deal. I wonder what would be wrong though. Like, this is what my settings are like right now. I'll maybe lower some of them and just see if it stops it crashing, but maybe we get lucky. Maybe I could just run right through this time. I didn't actually watch the whole 4.5 hour stream with Linus checking out like different games on the graphics card, but I'm not interested in an Intel card. I'm just saying that maybe there's a use case for people who have two dedicated systems. If you're having a system that's purely just encoding, possibly the best thing is to get an encoding GPU that's like an Intel, because the equivalent NVIDIA wouldn't do as good a job. I kinda like... Did you watch the video about Starforge Systems that Linus Tech Tips put out? If you watch it, I would actually say to watch Asmongold reacting to the video. It's 40 minutes long. But Linus said a really good point in that video. He said, the only reason I wouldn't recommend Starforge Systems is the same reason I wouldn't recommend buying a new model car in its first year. Right? They've yet to like prove themselves. And I kind of feel like that's the same with Intel. I wouldn't recommend somebody buying a first gen Intel graphics card because it's not going to be supported in every game engine and every driver isn't going to be up to date. You've got to wait. It's got to become something that other people take the bait on, I guess. Like a VR. Even if my HTC Vive still worked, a lot of games don't support Vive 1.0 anymore. Like, a lot of new games just flat out don't support it because there isn't enough market share to make it worthwhile. What? I was running the whole time. Just don't crash again, okay? Interesting that when it crashes, it puts me to the start of this section, but when I die, it just puts me here. Probably because this is an action scene, right? Something like that. Right, don't crash. I crashed here, right? It was going up this room, and then I tried to go over to the table, I think, and then I crashed. Where am I even going? I'm so worried that it's gonna crash. I've got like this anxiety. This anxiety that the game's just gonna say no. Forgot I had a light. Nope. What am I doing? I'm glad I'm not getting chased right now. I can't think of what to do. Is there anything to do? Go towards camera, maybe? Remember going towards camera in horror games, it's a thing. Oh. I like this game. It's got like a cuteness to it that a lot of games just don't have. Like, it's very cute. Right? I wonder if Jack would like this game. Jack would be scared as hell. He's too small for something like this. They had movie night at his school because his school broke off for 2 weeks. And his year group was really well behaved, so they did the same thing for the older year group, and they were really badly behaved, and they're not getting another movie night. Oh, it's a mirror. I thought it was a funny hat. I think I meant to show her her reflection in the mirror and she'll get pissed off. Yeah, this is a boss, right? Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How does eyes get so red? Hell is that on Jimmy's head? Shit. It saved. It saved. That's good. Yeah, do you see what I thought this was? I thought this was like the black part of the mirror was a hole. I thought it was like a hole and I tried to jump on it. I thought it was like a hat. Alright, what am I doing with this mirror? I ran into the light. She disappears if you go too close to her. Oh, it is sure her face. She's that damn ugly. Boss fight. This is tense. This is actually really tense for like a kid's game. For a kid's game that an adult shouldn't be this tense about, it's really tense. I think because I don't want to die and redo the whole section, so it's like... Kids game? Yeah, this is like a game that teenage girls play. This is like a game that like 10 to 12-year-old teens on Tumblr play. It's big on Tumblr. It's big on the Markiplier PewDiePie kid audience. What is the age rating on this? I'd love to know. We're looking it up. Little Nightmares. Hold on. Age rating. Whoa! Not suitable for people under 16. It's a Peggy 16. Never mind. Alright, there's a Peggy 16. I thought this was like a 12. Maybe I'm desensitized. Wait, am I gonna eat her? Am I gonna eat her ass? Yeah, like my kid's hungry. Am I gonna eat her? I am, I'm a vampire. No wonder they kill us kids. Uh-oh. I think that's GG. I think that's the end of the game, because she seems like a final boss. That's it. It has to be it. It's a little under 4 hours all in, which is about what I was told. Oh. So we stole her power by eating her, right? And we have the power of the gnome, because we ate a gnome. Oh shit, we getting revenge on the fat monster people? Oh shit! I broke his neck! Do you think that this game is meant to be an allegory for, like, child prostitution, child trafficking, or something like that? It feels like there's something a lot deeper that this game is meant to be representing. It definitely feels like they're trying to show it as like Auschwitz and child trafficking, and you know, it's a bit above cannibalism. I think it's more sordid than that. The fact it's done in the secrecy of like a boat and stuff like that. Oh, we're escaping. Yeah, boy. What a weird game, dude. This isn't a kid's game, you're right. It's not. It snaps people's necks. What about my gnomies? My gnomies! Aww. Are they coming out too? Maybe that shows you how many you hugged. Maybe I only got 6. GG, that's a good game. It's pretty dank. Tarsier Studios. I think Tarsier Studios is the Finnish studio. Henrik Larsson, Oscar Wemmer, Fredrik Olsson, Per Bergman? That's the most Finnish name I've ever seen in my life. They're all called fucking Goran Fjornsson and Björk Gustav. Very Finnish. I give that game a 10 out of 10, boys. That's a 10 out of 10. It was really good. I think they did try and like showcase it though as, you know, oh, it's this woman who has an island full of these fat adult monsters that eat kids, but there's maybe something a lot more predatory that's, you know, I don't think that's all there is to that. The parts with the shoes, where you go through the big pile of shoes, was so much like a fucking Auschwitz concentration camp look. Such a vibe to that it was like, yep, they know what they're doing. There's no way a Finnish development team made a game like this and didn't realize, right? There was even a part where there was a red child shoe later in the game in a mostly like monochrome area, and it reminded me of in Schindler's List, the girl's red coat. In the Spielberg movie Schindler's List, there's a red coat worn by the kid, and then later on you see the coat lying on the grave. Not lying on the grave, but lying on like the bundle of bodies. Anyway, when these credits finish, because I don't know if there's an after credits thing, I'm gonna play another really similar game called Inside. Yeah, it had to be intentional. I mean, it's Finland, right? Finland has a big World War II history. Wasn't that guy that fucked all the people up in World War II, the sniper, wasn't he Finnish? Timo, or whatever his name was, Simo Haya. Those names were Swedish, not Finnish though? Wait, what? Really? Hold on. What was the name of the developer again? Tarsier Studios. Tarsier Studios. Oh no! They're not Finnish! They're Swedish! They're Swedish! Tarsier Studios is a Swedish video game developer based in Malmö in Sweden. Yeah. Their games were Little Big Planet, Ragdoll Kung Fu, Tearaway Unfolded on PlayStation 4. Tearaway Unfolded looks really good. I can play that now because I have a PlayStation 4. And Little Nightmares. I actually have a PS4. I can play this game. I'm gonna look this up on Amazon and see if I can buy it. Tearaway Unfolded on the PlayStation 4. It's $17. I guess it's so old now that it's like kinda collectible, right? It's like 8 years old or something. I'll probably get it on eBay cheaper. It is £6 on eBay. I'm fucking buying it. Do I buy it? Messenger edition? I'll look it up later. I'll look it up later because it looks like there's multiple versions of Tearaway Unfolded. And I'd like to get the one that has like the most, you know, game for the money. Dude, why do I watch the credits in every game? There's probably not going to be a post-credits scene, is there? I'm just like watching this for nothing. And you're probably right. You're probably right. Inside looked a lot like Limbo. That's why I put it on the list. Inside seemed a lot like Limbo. Inside on the PC Gaming Wiki says... Checking for controller support. It supports DualShock 4 but does not have haptic feedback. Cool. So we can just play it with the PlayStation 4 controller. More like Limbo than this. More like 2D than 2.5D. Should I skip this? I always feel bad. Alright, I'm gonna go pee, and then we're gonna play inside. Enjoy the credits, or whatever. The credits are still fucking going? What the fuck? Why are all the names Japanese now? Is this everybody that works at Namco Bandai? What the fuck? Takashi Akiyama, Atsuo Yoshimura, Shintaro Noda, Miho Nakagawa, Atsushi Mino. What the fuck? Hirotaka Watanabe? Why are they all Japanese now? Yusuke Kazama? Nobuya Taiji? Little Nightmares is using Pochian fonts. Alright, I think we're done. I think that's the end. That's the credits. Way, we lived. We survived the credits. Oh god. I don't think there's a post-credits scene. I know there's Little Nightmares 2, and that's what makes me think there's post-credits. Oh, there is. Do we control it? No. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making me wait through the credits for this. Oh god. Oh. You can't actually do anything here, right? No. Alright, cool. I think I saw a little bit of Soda Poppin play the game inside when it released. But I didn't watch the whole thing. I think he played it during Shit Show Saturday, and that's why. Ooh, we unlocked concept art. Look at this shit. This looks a lot like Machinarium, right? If you ever played the game Machinarium, point and click. I'm at that temperature where I don't know whether or not to wear a hoodie or not. I'm like between temperatures. It's cold in here, but it's not like that cold. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think they got rid of the white robes on their head because it was too much like the KKK. And those are the leech monsters. The leech monsters kind of look like used condoms. Look at that one on the right. It looks like a balloon. You know, like a knot on a balloon? It even has a vein. Like, what the fuck, dude? This guy's head looked like a foreskin. It really did look like a foreskin head monster. Oh, that never happened. Pulling the plate of food in front of the men never happened. And they looked a lot less Japanese in this, right? Like, you see how there's like a Japanese roof? but the people look a lot more like... They look a lot more like Swedish fishermen than, yeah. Scrubbing the old woman in the tub definitely did not happen. We did not have to scrub an old lady in a tub. Thank fuck for that. Good shit. Cool. End of the game. Inside, right? Let me change my shit to say that I'm playing inside.